Ooh. You see this? Yeah. I'm not in the car, am I? No, I'm definitely not in the car. But the brake lights are on, and that's a problem. So, we're gonna see what we can do about that. Okay, old one out. With any luck, we shouldn't have brake lights on. See the reflection back there in the window? Way across the street. Yeah, that means it's working. So we're gonna be ready for Cars and Coffee in the morning, and I will see you then. Good morning, fellow drivers. We're now on our way to Cars and Coffee, and before I get started with... slid off the seat. As I was saying, before we get started with anything, I just have an exciting announcement. We have a mic. If you can't see this on camera, then I don't know. But yeah, we have a mic now, so hopefully the sound is much better. You can hear my voice more clearly compared to just like road noise. So, got the brake lights fixed, and that got me thinking last night how I don't really enjoy that kind of thing. You know, I do find satisfaction in having done something myself, and it is interesting to learn how to repair something, or just more about how something works. But I'm just not really a wrench kind of guy. You know, I'll do it if I need to, but personally, you know, if I'm totally honest, I'd rather have someone else do it. I'm more into other aspects of the car, you know, just driving it and planning the projects that I want done with the car. And I'm gonna have to find out something else to do with this mic cord. But yeah, that just got me thinking about how there are different kinds of car people, okay? And I say people, not car guys, because I know there's some of you girl viewers out there, and I think it's unfortunate that you go unnoticed too often, but that's a totally different discussion. Maybe someday I'll actually do a vlog on girls in the car scene. But anyway, so there's different kinds of people, and I would say the kind of main categories, the three main categories of car people are drivers, the wrenchers, and the vapors. So, of those three categories, we'll start with the drivers, okay? I would say that mostly that's the category I fit into. I'm pretty into most aspects of car culture, or I'm enthusiastic about a lot of things about cars. You know, I enjoy going to shows, meets, I autocross, I want to get out on a big track. I just like driving through the canyons, going to Cars and Coffee, And I do enjoy planning the car. I like to customize it and make it my own in my own vision. And some of those projects I even like to do myself. So no one's going to fit entirely into one of these categories neatly, because like anything in life, it's kind of a gradient. It's a sliding scale. It's not just yes or no. With that being said, I would say I mostly fit into the driver category, because I just enjoy using the car, learning how to drive it, getting faster at that type of thing. Then the next category 2, is the renters, okay? And these are the guys that just like to work on the car, okay? So they totally don't mind repairing it. They like to install all their own parts. They might even be out there just tinkering with the car, even if they don't need to be. They just enjoy being in the garage with the car, taking things apart, putting them back together. And those guys are the wrenchers, okay? And if you're really good at it, you might be a guy that wants to even open your own shop. On the other hand, those kind of things can just turn into work then. So it depends, you know. For some of you, you might want to just keep that as a way to relax. Others, it might be a good way to make money. And then we have the third category, the vapors, okay? And I think you know what I'm talking about here. The stereotype is that it's just some kid who stands around at the meet next to his Subaru vaping and doesn't know anything. But that's, you know, that could be kind of harsh. But just what I mean by the vapor is the guy who doesn't necessarily have a whole lot of knowledge, or isn't necessarily interested in improving his driving or customizing the car. He's more into just the enjoyment of being in the car scene and, you know, looking at the cars, which I enjoy as well. And, you know, most of us do. And he just wants to hang out with his friends with cool cars. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I think people can kind of get high and mighty about, oh, this guy doesn't know anything or doesn't deserve this or whatever. But, you know, there are all different ways. There are different ways for all of us to enjoy cars. And for some of us, you know, it's just looking at the cars and hanging out with friends. And I'm sure all of us enjoy that to a certain degree as well. As you can see, we're here at Cars and Coffee. I guess this is like the squat in front of my car episode. Unfortunately, on my way here, my memory card actually filled up on my other GoPro, and this one doesn't fit into my gimbal, so sorry for the shaky footage. Also, when I was just coming in, that fleet of NSX was coming in, which was awesome, and I didn't have this camera ready to go, so I just grabbed my iPhone and did what I could. So hopefully that wasn't too bad. Anyway, leave in the comments below what type of car person you are, whether you're the renter, the driver, or the so-called vapor. See you later.